seems reasonable. Think we are bugged. Are we bugged? Yeah, so I think we are bugged right now. Let me just reset the game. They need to invite, yeah. Okay, so it turns out Cascade Haze did manage to pick up the wild growth. Gonna be pretty pivotal in this game. Meanwhile, Fate mulligans his Cold Blood and draws Patches. Oh man, it feels bad. So Fate here probably thinking about going coin into Van Cleef. Chooses to pass instead. So I imagine Fate here is gonna play Hero Power and pass. Followed up by coin into... What? Oh, he's gonna go in with a 8-8 Van Cleef?
I'm in charge now.
Wow. So full YOLO here with the 8 Van Cleef. I don't hate this at all. He has the conceal in his hand. So Haze here can play the Jade Blossom into the Ancient of War with the Innovate. I imagine Fate here gonna Hero Power, kill off the 1-1, conceal after hitting face for 8. Actually he might not even feel the need to conceal, because if Haze had Mouch, right? If Haze had Mouch, he would have just Mouched away the Van Cleef, right? So you can tell from this play that he does not have the Mouch in his hand. Okay, so he chooses to play the conceal anyway. Kind of a wasted play since the Mouch was not in the hand of Cascade Haze. I imagine Cascade Haze here gonna just play the Ancient of War. Fate here probably gonna have to... Oh wow, chooses to hold on to the Innovate. Oh, Fate here can play his Prep Abyss into Dagger and Patches. Gonna be able to preserve the health on his Van Cleef. Cascade Haze here getting greedy with the Innovate. Gonna get punished. Van Cleef gonna get a push another 8 to face. So Cascade Haze here already on 12 health. Oh man, feels rough. So if he doesn't play Ancient of War here, he has to be dreaming. The good news here is the Ancient of War is gonna... Oh boy! Phantom Knives here can draw his Sap. And Sap will be lethal. So what will he get? Will he get a Sap? Okay, he gets a Drake. Not good enough. But the Pillager's still gonna be able to push another 5 to face and stay alive. So Cascade Haze here probably gonna go with the swipe into coin, into Innovate Jade Behemoth. Gonna keep him alive on board for just one more turn. So yeah, the Fan of Knives was a pretty good pickup even though he did not pick up the Sap, because it allowed him to keep his Tomb Pillager on board. Cascade Haze here getting really punished for not innovating out the Ancient of War. So Fate here can play Drake. Yeah, I like Drake here. So I imagine you play the Drake here. Shadow Strike and the Hero Power can push another 5 to face, but it's kind of off curve, so I don't like that. Drake can give you a lot of good cards to play. Like if you draw conceal on the top, you just play the conceal. Prep Shadow Strike is pretty good as well. Pretty good is the understatement with the spell power. Gonna be able to put the Druid at 1. So Cascade is here on his tournament life. Looks like he's gonna be eliminated. He has to play the Drake. What can he get? What can he get? Rough. Can he rough? What can he rough? He can rough the Drake. And oh, he has to draw. So he has to draw with the rough here. Oh my goodness. Feral Rage maybe? Feral Rage. Jade Blossom is not it. And Fate is gonna move on to the round of 16. Round of applause for Fate. Well played. So going in with the Van Cleave there turned out to pay off. Even though he did waste the conceal on turn 4, it turned out it didn't really matter that much. I think Cascade Haze kind of got a bit greedy with the innovates there. Chose not to play the Ancient of War. The game could have turned out very different if he had chosen not to innovate the Ancient of War on turn 6. So the next game will be coming out shortly. Shout out to all our sponsors. We'll be going for a short break, so stay tuned.
But no shenanigans, eh?
Job done.
Welcome back to the day 2 of the ROG Hearthstone Championship, and I'll be your caster for today, Kappa HC, and now we'll be watching Mechanics versus Storm. So what we'll be watching right now is ROG versus Tempo Mage. What I feel in this situation is that Storm looks like he has a pretty good hand, being able to set up threats for Mechanics that he needs to answer to desperately. Actually, the matchup in particular, maybe Tempo Mage is more favoured against Reno Lock, as they have the large amount of burst to do so. Mechanic throws down the in-game boss and ends his turn. Now let's see what Storm will do. Will we coin out the Water Elemental to force out Mechanics to play out a Blast Crystal Potion? Or will he just clear the in-game boss? Or he could just coin out Buns. But the only problem with that is that the in-game boss can very easily trade into the Buns. Looks like he's going for one of the 4 drops, and he coins out the Water Elemental. He also plays down the mirror images to protect his Water Elemental. He goes face with his Sorcerer's Apprentice and ends his turn. Now let's see what Mechanics will do. Seems a little bit too early for the T-Rat to come down onto the stage. Okay, so he plays Secondary Bruiser, takes down the Taunt and ends his turn. Oh, he tops deck the Flame Waker, which is really impactful as he can deal a lot of damage, especially against Reno. Thinking of throwing down the Mana Worm. And he plays the Flame Waker. Arcane Blast, the 4-2. Flame Waker goes down, BAM! Both goes face. Is he really going for the Arcane Missiles? And he does it! Now let's see what Mechanics will do in this turn. He really needs to clear this board as he's really threatening. And he doesn't have Reno on hand, so he can't go back up to 30. So he plays the T-Rat, he pulls out Buns. Draws out the Mana Worm off the top. Let's see how will Storm react to this board. Definitely needs to clear the Doomsayer. Otherwise it's going to be a very dire situation for Storm. So he saw Blast Crystal off the top, but he won't be able to help him clear the board. The card that probably wants to see the most distant is Shadow Flame. This is a really awkward spot for Mechanics. Goes down the Emperor Torison, and that concludes his turn. He whips out Firelance Portal off the top, and it can be played for 6 mana, allowing him to potentially have lethal. Is it? Yes, it is. It's lethal. And Storm takes the lead 1-0. Now let's see what Mechanics and Storm will play next round. You fly her from Philippines to Singapore. So now we are seeing the Reno Lock versus Storm's Druid.
I must protect both. Your soul shall be mine.
Mechanics, nothing much to do this turn. Probably to end his turn. This seems like a favorable matchup for Storm, as Marligo's Druid has that burst damage capable of bringing Mechanics down to 0 HP. Goes for Innovate Fangirl. Interesting turn. Really not follow up. Maybe he really wants Mechanics to deal with the minion. Mechanics unfortunately has no way to deal with it. So he taps and ends his turn. Now let's see what will Mechanics do this turn. Goes for the Ink boss. And then she's done. Fortunately for Mechanics, he has a follow-up for Mountain Giant, which Storm will potentially need to answer to as quickly as possible. Rips off Maligos off the top, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it won't help him. Mechanics copies his 8A Mountain Giant and takes down the Fangirl. Unfortunately, after Storm gets the nourish value off of Fangirl.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Gets swiped off of the Living Roots and he gets the discount off of it. Let's see. Mechanics thinking of throwing down the Emperor Torison, and then he did. So if Storm doesn't deal with Mechanics Bond this turn, he will be able to completely annihilate Mechanics. It's lethal for Storm, and Storm takes a 2-0 lead against Mechanics. So the last deck that we'll see from Storm in this series will be Shaman. Now we are looking at probably the final match for Storm versus Mechanics. Shaman versus Rhinolog.
Doomhammer, your souls shall be mine.
Oh wow, Storm runs Bloodlust in his deck. Mechanics potentially really needs to play around that card, otherwise his life total will go down to 0. Not really sure about which class is more favoured in this matchup. Maybe Rhinolog is, since they have the Kazakus potion, being able to clear the Shaman's board. Mechanics taps and then she's turn. Now let's see what Storm will do this turn. Plays out the Totem Golem and concludes his turn. Mechanics will have the ability to deal with it with Shadow Bolt, but decides to go for the Twilight Drake play the following turn. It's gonna be an impactful play for Mechanics, as if the Twilight Drake stays alive, he'll be able to copy it down with Acer Shambler.
Is this library? So hi guys, I'm back from lunch, XMVX here. So since I missed the earlier matches, Kappa, why don't you fill me in on what happened?
Storm is taking a 2-0 lead against Mechanics.
2-0?
Yes.
Right.
Unfortunately for Mechanics, he has to win the next 3 games in a row without losing.
So Storm is left with only Shaman to clear.
Yes.
That's gotta be pretty rough, right?
Yep.
Looking at Storm's hand, it looks pretty good.
So in this matchup, which class do you think is more favoured? Mid-range Shaman or Rhinolog?
Rhinolog obviously has the upper hand, especially with the boss state as it is right now. Already the Shambler is up, but there's no Hex in sight for Storm. Meanwhile, he's overloaded, so he can't actually play... Okay, he can play Lightning Bolt now, but if he does this, he can't play the IR, which is kind of iffy. I mean, this kind of means he's committing into playing the Drake, I imagine.
So now let's see what Mechanics will do this turn.
So Demon Wrath looks like a pretty decent clear in combination with Shadow Bolt.
Yeah, he'll be able to clear off the Totem Golem and make a very good trade with the Twilight Drake onto the final drop.
Yeah, I can also see him playing Peddler. Peddler, he's looking for maybe... Whoa! So he doesn't take the Finley, though I imagine the crowd will be cheering for that later.
Since he's played the Overload card the previous turn, he'll be able to drop down the IR backpaw, which is a huge threat against Rhinolog.
What he can do, however, is play Totem into Totem Golem into Thing from Below for 0 mana. 0 mana 5/5. What do you think about that?
That's kind of broke back. Mechanics will be able to clear off Storm's board by trading his Dark Peddler into the 5/5 Thing from Below, play down the Abyssal Enforcer and trade the 4/4, the 4/1 into the 3/1. Do you think that's a very good play, or are you seeing any different lines?
It lets him develop the Enforcer, but he could just as well just play the Shadow Bolt, right? I mean, you could just Shadow Bolt the 5/5, run the Peddler in, leave your 4/4 against his 3/4.
That's true.
The problem with that is that you're floating 4 mana, right? So you probably tap first, I guess.
Tap into Doomsayer.
Maybe?
So many
Yeah, I don't hate tapping. But if you're gonna do this first, you should tap first, Mechanics. Tap first! Tap first! Okay, he doesn't go for the tap, he chooses to go for the football clear. Gonna leave a 6/6 up against nothing on the side of Storm.
Storm rips Hex off the top.
It's not very good though, because if he plays a Hex, what else can he do, right? Like,
Yeah.
he stays so clogged for mana. So overloading there on turn 5, kind of biting him in the butt now. Not the Aya there, very difficult to play down, very costly. I think it's to play the Aya.
Shadow Bolt the Aya and Hellfire the bot.
Looks like he chooses to tap first.
Yeah.
It's not unreasonable. There's problems with his hand right now. He has so many things he wants to play, right?
Yeah.
But I get a feeling he's actually pretty low. Do you want to Reno here, maybe? Is there a chance you die?
Storm does have Bloodlust in his deck, so if he doesn't clear the bot, he really needs to play down that Reno Jackson.
I mean, yeah, okay, so it looks like it's gonna be a Reno, but it doesn't have to be Bloodlust, right? Even Flame Tongue plus, and Jade Claws or Flame Tongue plus, Jade Lightning or Flame Tongue plus Lightning Bolt, right?
Yeah, Storm potentially has a lot of lethal out by having the previous bot state.
So Mechanic's gonna have to make an awkward trade there, trading a 6-6 into a 5-3.
So for this turn, it's probably Azure Drake.
Yeah, the problem with this is that Storm is still very behind in terms of card advantage. This is the natural advantage of Reno Lock, I guess.
Yeah, every single turn you have the chance to reload your hand by one time.
I guess tap Giant into Shadow Bolt, gonna be very clean. Just nice, 2+3+3, 8 mana, only following 1 mana. Get an 8 in on board, get rid of the Drake, get to draw a card.
Gets one of his combo pieces off the top.
Meanwhile, Storm just let go of his Hex. He will have no answer to this Giant for now.
Probably has to drop down the Pharaoh Spirit this turn, or else he'll be taking 8 to the face.
Yeah, but if he drops down the Pharaoh Spirits, we all can see the Hellfire in the hand of Mechanics, right? So, we all know that's not gonna go well.
Yeah, unfortunately
Chooses to
for...
play the preemptive Flame Tongue Totem even. What do you think about that?
I think it can be countered as overextending. I think the Storm really can't afford to play around Hellfire in this situation.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, you have to pray that your opponent doesn't AoE, but oh, we see the Hellfire, we see the Prisoner come down, 8 damage, gonna go to face, bam!
Well played.
Storm gives off the well played, he knows he's done for, gonna save his energy for the next 2 rounds.
Storm is still in the lead 2-1 against Mechanics, and let's see how the game will go.
So, Mechanics is left with his Warrior and his Rogue. Storm left only with his Shaman. What do you think Mechanics is going to lead right now?
Maybe Pirate Warrior or Miracle. As Rogue is actually unfavored against Shaman.
Both decks are in favor against Shaman, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So the priest ban from Storm here really paying off.
But in my opinion, as a Pirate Warrior, you fare better against Shaman as compared to maybe.
I suppose so, right? Rogue is a relatively more iffy matchup. He does choose to go with the Warrior as we are going into game 4 right now. Mechanics' hand, however, does not have a 1-drop. Oh, he can't be happy about that.
Yeah, since the nerf of Buccaneer, lots of Pirate Warriors don't even have a turn 1 play anymore. Just like the first mate.
He gets that 1-drop on turn 2.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mechanics, pretty late.
So he's a pretty bad power. So he's a pretty bad Power Warrior player, right?
I guess you can say that.
Now he's thinking of playing a 1-drop on 2 or playing the 2-drop on 2. So what would you go for here?
Problem with playing Bloodsail Corsair this turn is you won't have a follow-up. Probably Nazor first mate, but it's quite weak. So if you go for Nazor first mate this turn, you have the follow-up between Drake Corsair and Bloodsail Raider. But if you play the Bloodsail Raider, you'll be able to get a free trade against Storm that he'll potentially play the following turn.
Or a Totem, right? Yeah, the Raider trade is better with Totem. Nazor first mate is kind of weak to
Maelstrom
Portal, yeah. So here Storm doesn't have very good options. He can go for Tunnel Chop Coin Jade Cross.
But that won't really clear the 2-3 on board.
He can preemptively swing. It's not that bad. It sets up a Maelstrom Portal later.
Yeah.
Charge roar!
So he chooses to go for the play I mentioned, the Tunnel Chop into Coin Jade Claws.
It swings into
Wow.
the
Chooses to trade into the patches. That's interesting.
Now the only play for Mechanics will be the Nazor first mate, going down onto the battlefield. Probably take down the Tunnel Chop distance since the 2-3 stays alive
Yeah.
after the trade.
It's gonna be rough for him though. Okay, wow. Chooses to kill the 1-1. I'm not too sure I like that. So we're gonna see the Chalk stay healthy with a Maelstrom Portal and a swing of the Jade Claws.
Maelstrom Portal cleanly clears off the 2 minions on board. And it brings out Swordsburger.
Too bad it doesn't draw him a card, right?
Yeah.
Battle cry as a trigger.
Blood and plunder!
Throws down a 3-3 on board. Potentially getting the synergy off of the Bloodseal Cultist.
So what's the line here for Storm? He has options. He can play Tunnel Chalk into Pharaoh Spirit, or he can drop down the Jade Lightning. Looks like he's gonna go with the Jade Lightning.
Yeah, he really needs to play down that Jade Lightning in order to clear one off board. If he plays the Pharaoh Spirits, you get to kill off one of the Spirit Rules for free.
Meanwhile, Mechanic's hand does not do anything. He has a 3-drop and a 3-drop and a 5-drop and no 2-drops in hand. Can't fill up the curve nicely. Things aren't looking good for him right now.
So what are you doing in this situation against Storm as Mechanics?
I guess you just drop the Frauding and pray, right?
Thirsty.
Yeah.
But you definitely don't swing your weapon, right? You just save it for the Corsair into Countess.
Yep. Probably see Tunnel Chop into Pharaoh Spirits come into play and he gets the free
And the
trade.
choice even gonna get a value trade off the Frauding.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting. So Mechanics here on his tournament life. Not looking good right now, not looking good.
He reads out the Fiery War Axe off the top, allowing him to clear off the 2-3.
So he does finally pick up the War Axe, something which he has been looking for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't think it's nearly gonna be enough in this spot. Those
Yeah.
Tunnel Chop is gonna get buffed to colossal sizes. A 4-3 and a 5-1 for 1 mana. 7-1 gonna go face. Bam, 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 bam. Mechanics concedes.
And Storm takes the series 3-1, unfortunately.
This puts him into the top 8, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about the matches so far?
Both sides played really well, but unfortunately for Mechanics, RNG wasn't on his side.
I see, I see. What do you think about the Priest ban for Storm? Do you think that was the right choice with his list? It was very interesting, right? Because most of the time you expect them to just snap ban the Warrior, but he chose to ban the Priest. Do you think this anti-Warrior lineup with Storm brought is working out well for him so far?
Yeah, it seems like it. Results show that the strategy to ban Priest actually worked out for him.
Okay, so we are gonna go for a short break while waiting for the next round. So stay tuned. Short shout out to all of our sponsors, which are probably on stream: Game Asia, Gigabyte, HyperX, Asus, yada 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 yada. There's too many of them to announce. This tournament is hosted by Team Abyssus. I'm Envy and this is Kappa HC, and we'll be coming back for our next round later in a while.
Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the ROG Hearthstone Championship. Joining me today as a caster is NV and I'm Kappa Ishi.
Alright guys, so the next match we will be watching is Sequinox against BYZ. Do we have the bans? Yeah, so BYZ banned Sequinox's mage and Sequinox banned away BYZ's warrior.
I will fight with honor.
Seems like Sequinox has chosen to lead his Anyfin Paladin up against BYZ's Dragon Priest, I imagine.
Yep, he's Dragon Priest.
So Sequinox's hand right now looks pretty okay. He doesn't have just as much card draw as he would enjoy.
BYZ's hand looks pretty reliable, having the follow-up with Cabal Talon Priest. And potentially he has 2 more draws for a 4-drop.
So I don't think Sequinox here plays the Blue Guild Warrior, right? Just hero power and pass most likely.
Yeah.
Let me think.
He does have the follow-up in the form of Acolyte. Oh, he chooses not to pass. I think he's playing around now Shire Cleric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to give BYZ a chance to draw a card by allowing him to damage his Warm Rest agent.
So you see Cabal Talon Priest come into play to protect the Cabal Talon Priest from a potential Control Silver champion, I believe.
It's also the move on curve play. I don't think playing Brand that makes much sense anyway.
Yeah.
So I imagine we'll see the Acolyte come down.
Yep, Acolyte of Pain comes down onto the battlefield. Let's see how BYZ will do this turn. Oh, he rips not Shy Cleric off the top.
Yeah, that's gonna let him draw a card. Wow, he chooses to play the Brand. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Probably wants the value off of either Twilight with Azure Drake
Or Draconite,
or
right?
Draconite
So
Operator.
do you want to draw 2 cards or do you want to steal 2 Anyfins from your opponent's deck now?
Wouldn't it be quite funny if you saw anything can happen from a Murloc Paladin?
Yeah, so I think he wants you want to steal 2 Anyfins now, right?
Yeah.
So you play the Crusher probably. Yeah, so let's see double Anyfin Priest. Dragon Anyfin Priest. Dragon Anyfin Priest.
Yeah.
He should play Creator in his deck if he was going for this. Okay, just jokes aside, still Sequinox's turn, so we're kind of jumping the gun a bit here.
This is looking quite an awkward turn for Sequinox, as you won't be able to clear off BYZ's Brand Bronzebeard. And he'll probably get a...
He can play a Doomsayer, just heals him for 7. Oh, if he plays the Elder, is he gonna coin out the Doomsayer? Oh wow. He's going so all in here. If there is a Shadow of Pain, Sequinox is gonna regret this. Oh, the Argus is gonna let BYZ kill off the Doomsayer.
My shield for Argus.
Chooses not to taunt up the Brand. Interesting.
Yeah, this is looking more and more awkward for Sequinox this turn.
Yeah, man. Still no equality in hand. And he needs it really quickly. Meanwhile, he's staring at a 4-9 and a 3-5. Both of which are incredibly big minions, incredibly difficult to deal with.
Yeah, Sequinox desperately needs that equality in order to get a full clear off of the Warp Pyromancer.
So, what do you think Sequinox should go for here? Play the War Leader into the Blue Guild Warrior?
Really not sure, to be quite honest. You won't even be able to clear off the 4-9 on board.
It can't possibly be Consecrate, right? So this is the most on-curve play. So I imagine you just do this now. Next turn, you hope to play the Ivory Knight into an equality.
Move quickly.
So Sequinox here gonna make some anti-value trade.
So now, Secret Agent will be coming through onto the board.
Double anything can happen. Here we go, Anyfin Priest. So he misses the first time around. No Anyfin. What would you take here?
Yeah, the Outdoor Peacekeeper looks like one of the best takes.
No Anyfin can happen.
How do you feel that? Which option do you feel is better? Ragnarok's Light Lord, Forbidden Healing, or True Silver Champion?
It's either the Light Lord or the True Silver. I don't hate either. Can kind of see why he took the Light Lord. It's a bigger minion, right? Like bigger body, more threat on the board. But True Silver isn't bad either, you know, smoke. Just go face for 4.
Potentially takes down the Ivory Knight that he'll play the next turn.
Yeah. But still no equality in hand. He's facing down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. So he's gotta be pretty antsy about dying this turn. I'm not sure if he will even play the Ivory Knight here. It's not unreasonable to see him just drop down the Eldor.
So yeah, it's a choice between Divine Strength, Eye for an Eye, Consecrate, and decides between Consecrate and Seastone.
He takes the Consecrate, but it doesn't feel like he will have time to play it. Things are looking pretty bad for Psychonauts right now. He needs to draw the equality. He still has one more turn. Not out of it just yet. Gonna play a second operative. Second Light Lord. Still no anything. Oh, True Silver. Wait, is that lethal? No, wait, that's not. He can't play the True Silver. He can't play the True Silver.
Yeah, he potentially gets lethal off of the True Silver Champion the following turn.
So
Yeah, still a pretty much awkward turn for Sequinox this turn.
Awkward? He's dead.
Yeah.
The Ivory Knight isn't gonna save him. Even if he pulls equality off the Ivory Knight, he's not gonna have any mana to play it. I don't see a way out. One power into Consecrate. That's 3. Is there any way he lives this turn? No. Yeah, he can't deal with both of the operatives. So no matter what he does, he's always going down.
Yeah. Had a lot of draws but never drew the equality off the top. Pretty unfortunate for Sequinox. He won't be able to clear the board for BYZ.
Victory is yours.
Yeah, he didn't pick up the equality and the Doomsayer didn't stick, right? The top deck Argus really ball hold through his early game defensive plan.
So BYZ takes a 1-0 lead against Sequinox. We shall see
And clears
what
his
will happen
priest.
next.
So BYZ has a Shaman and a Druid left against Sequinox's Rogue, Paladin and Warlock. So what do you imagine you're gonna lead now?
Why is this Druid is probably his weakest thing against Sequinox? Since Sequinox lineup targets against Druid, so maybe he'll kill the Shaman first.
Shaman seems like a solid pick, but he doesn't run the Shaman into the Warlock, right? You want to get the Shaman against the Paladin and the Rogue matchups. So I think he's probably going to lead the Shaman first, so that he doesn't end up queuing into the Warlock. Yeah, so it's going to all come down to whether Sequinox's Rogue and Warlock can run away. Warlock especially, since Warlock's not very favored against Druid. So yeah, what do you think about anything, him bringing anything in this tournament? What do you think about him bringing anything in this tournament?
I don't think it's wrong since he has a game plan behind playing and a Fiend Paladin to this level. Now we'll be seeing Sequinox Rogue versus BYZ's Druid.
So BYZ not taking the caster's word of advice here. Sequinox takes the switch to the Rogue from the Paladin, gets a favorite matchup, keeps the Auctioneer in his opening hand. What do you think about this?
Looks kind of interesting. As Gadgets and Auctioneer won't be coming down to board anytime soon until turn 6.
Did we bug out? Yeah, I think we bugged out. Yeah, we need.
There seems to be a spectator's bug. We have to go back in.
Yeah, so just give us a moment while we try to get back the game on stream.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one.
Watch your back. I give up.
Seems to be a disconnect in the series.
Yeah, I think there's a deep disconnect. So let's just find out what's going on. Okay, right. So there were. Right, so it seems like there was a disconnect. So we're gonna take a short break while we're trying to get back to the internet here. Seems like the whole venue has actually gone down. So we're gonna take a short break while we try to get back to the internet.
Yeah.
Valera.
Hello guys, we're back live.
Malfurion.
Watching Sequinox versus BYZ. Sequinox has his Rogue versus BYZ's Druid.
Yeah, let's just try to get BYZ's hand.
Job's done.
Okay, so looking at BYZ's hand, it seems pretty good. He has the Wild Growth, he has the Jade Blossom. He's gonna coin out the Wild Growth.
Actually, BY's hand is looking really sick, as one of your win condition against any class in particular is to ramp as quickly as possible.
Yeah, meanwhile Sequinox doesn't exactly have a perfect curve. The Leroy is a card you don't want to see so early in the game. Did you play Tempo Question here? No way, right? Just hit and heal power probably. Or do you fan? Or do you fan for Tempo?
Speaking of throwing down that questing adventurer, which seems kind of weird.
I think
Give me a quest.
okay, wow. Gonna get punished so hard by Living Roots here.
Yeah, the Jade Spirit and Living Room is going to do so much work this turn.
He's gonna get punished. Living Roots into the Jade Spirit. Things are not looking good for Sequinox right now. I've probably just gone into Fan though. Like, let's just cycle a card. Plus, Fan is not very strong against Druid in the first place.
Yeah. Like, the more they develop the board, the more larger the Jade becomes. The Fan of Night is not going to do anything
Yeah,
for
exactly,
Sequinox.
right? You can just think of it as like a 3 mana cycle a card kind of thing. Meanwhile, BYZ going on the Druid train curve.
Yeah, so now he throws down that Jade Behemoth, goes face to the 2-3 and ends his turn.
Perfect curve, boys. Perfect curve. So Sequinox is gonna trade the Pillager in by playing the Questing Adventure and Conceal. His hand is kind of dry, so I can understand why he made this play. But it all comes down to the previous turn, right? Like turn 3, when he chose to like suicide.
BYZ rips the 5-10 off the top, leaving Sequinox's both minions to potentially trade in.
Continuing the Curvestone tradition, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Oh, he's gonna play Leroy, is he? He's not gonna play Leroy. Huh. I thought he was gonna play Leroy Cold Blood and then trade it in and then play the thing.
Yeah. It's like an interesting turn.
Okay, I like this as well. Yeah, it's kind of clean.
And he
But
gets to clear.
you see in the hand of BYZ that he has the mount.
Yeah.
So what will second horse get? What will he get from this? I felt oh Sophie. New card, boys, new card.
Yeah, new card. Second house gets fan of nice off the top, probably allowing him to kill off the Azure Drake if he wants to.
It's not enough though. I mean, you can fan, you can kill off the Azure Drake. What do you do after that?
Yeah, second house hand is looking really dry this turn.
Things are looking grim for second horse right now. BYZ picks up another Nation of War. Gonna choose not to play it this turn.
And it's lethal this turn for BYZ, taking a 2-0 lead against Equinox.
Oh right. He has lethal the GTC. I didn't see that. Right. So BYZ is gonna go up against Equinox, carrying both his Druid and his Priest.
So what do you think about the game just now, MV?
The second horse kind of went a bit too greedy with his questing adventure. Playing it on turn 3 like that, unprotected. There's just too many things to skid it. Rough, living roots.
He probably couldn't have played around that much.
If he saved his... I don't think so, because he had to conceal the previous turn, right?
Yeah.
So I think it all comes up to the turn 3 where he chose to play the questing instead of playing the Fan of Knives.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Rogue doesn't have that many minions, so you need to value your minions kind of highly. And he chose to just give away the questing adventure like that. End up coming to bite him in the butt. So there you go.
So next game we'll potentially see BYZ Shaman against Equinox's Paladin, Warlock or Rogue.
I imagine Second doesn't want to lose and drop out of the tournament so quickly. Now that he's finally on stream, he's known to love the limelight, so I think he's gonna play Warlock.
And he plays it.
I call it, boys.
Your soul shall be mine.
So Second chooses to take the favorite matchup. Wants to just stay on stream, stay on screen for just a while longer. Well, he's well known in the Singaporean community for being a bit of a showman. Likes the limelight. Self-proclaimed Singapore's most handsome Hearthstone player. What do you think about that, Kappa?
Maybe that's true, maybe that's not. But only time will tell.
Only time will tell, huh? Only time will tell.
Charge rule.
You know how we can tell? We need a female view on this. You know, is Sequinox the most handsome Hearthstone player in Singapore? We should hold like, you know, a poll. Okay, so meanwhile, getting back to the game, BYZ has a decent curve with the Thundertron into the Flame Tongue Totem. Sequinox doesn't really have answers. He mulliganed away the Demon Wrath earlier.
So we'll probably see a coin in-game boss come into play just to contest with the Thundertron.
Not really though, right? It's a 2-4 against a 3-3.
Yeah. It's looking quite awkward for Sequinox very early into the game. Probably to tap this turn.
Okay, if you coin out the in-game boss, you can't coin out Kazakus, right? So that's not... can you take the risk and play the dirty rat here? I mean, with a flame tongue on board, probably not, right? Because anything which comes down, it's still gonna be a 3 attack at minimum.
Now what's the worst outcome if you play out the dirty rat? Probably pulling out Jade Chieftain if he has it in his deck.
You mean Aya?
Yeah.
Aya is probably worse, yeah.
Almost out of time.
Yeah, with the Flame Tongue Totem on board, Aya will come down as a 7-3. Being able to clean off that dirty rat on his board.
So he chooses to tap, picking out a Shadow Flame, which doesn't really do anything. Second Thundertron gonna come down as well as a hero power from the Shaman. Meanwhile, the Thundertrons are going to face bam 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 bam.
Probably see the Twilight Drake come into play so that he can Shadow Flame the following turn. Nah, he
Wow.
decides to play the in-game boss now.
I don't know about this, man. It's kind of greedy.
Yeah, the Jade Lightning gonna clear off a 2-4 quite cleanly.
So now if he plays a Drake, it's kind of too slow, right? He has to play the Kazakas. Oh, he can PO coin Shadow Flame.
I mean, he needs to, as BYZ has Bloodlust in his deck.
Oh, right. So if he doesn't go for... Okay, he found it.
Yeah, I saw the lines, decided to clear off the whole board.
So top deck Finja from BYZ here. Gonna give him another minute to play on board. Do you
now
think
we have
Psychonauts here should go for the Twilight Drake or the Kazakas?
maybe Kazakas this turn, since like when he plays down the Twilight Drake, BYZ will potentially be able to take it down. But as for Kazakas, if he gets the 5 mana potion and clears off the whole board, it'll be better for Psychonauts.
possibilities.
So the Twilight Drake will be 4/7 if he plays it, right? So if he plays the Twilight Drake, it will actually die to Hammer plus Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he gets the AoE off of the Kazakas.
What did he take? So he
Straight to-
took 4 damage and the demon. Seems like a pretty decent choice here. Oh boy. Go.
So now we are watching what the Finja does best, pulling Murlocs out of BYZ's deck.
Fortunately for Psychonauts, no war leader appears. Okay, the question here is, do you cycle the Mortal Coil first before you play the potion?
Yeah, his hand's not looking very good this turn, so he probably needs to play it. He really needs that Reno Jackson off the top.
So he chooses to cycle a card, trying to get deeper, find a Reno Jackson. And that's the power of Kazakas right there. Meanwhile, BYZ's hand not looking fantastic. He does theoretically have 2 turn lethal, right? He with the lightning bolt in his hand. But he's gonna get blocked by the Dirty Rat. Okay, I imagine here Psychonauts feels like he needs to heal, right?
Yeah.
You're afraid of dying to Lava Burst or Lightning Bolts, so you're definitely playing a Red as a taunt followed up by the Pressure Bender. Yeah.
Himself is looking dangerously low this turn.
Get your funnel cakes here.
So Dirty Rat, 2 mana, 2/6 taunt, no downside, feels pretty good.
Probably the hero power this turn and look for the spell power totem in order to clear the 2/6. And he doesn't get it.
Doesn't get the spell power, Maelstrom Portal not gonna do much. Do you just swing the weapon in now to spawn the 4/2?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so he tries to play a Jade Claw, he's gonna go wide with the bot. Wow.
You are not the boss of me.
So he is definitely telling Psychonauts right now that I have the Bloodlust in hand. There's no way you make this kind of play, leave up a 2-1 on board, spawn a bunch of easy trades for the opponent. He knows what's in his hand already.
Here the BYZ will use his
Lightning
lightning bolt.
bolting, I think.
Yeah.
Chooses to pass, chooses to hold the lightning bolt. But I imagine here Psychonauts is gonna play the Bruiser and the Faceless Shambler. Make some trades, keep the board as clear as possible. He does have other lines though. He can play the Twilight Drake into the Shambler. But that's 1 less taunt, right? It's slightly less conservative. This play is like way more conservative. And at this point, I don't think Psychonauts thinks he can lose if he plays safely.
It's probably lethal this turn. If BYZ tops deck the Lava Burst.
So Psychonauts chooses not to take a trade. He's gonna get punished here by the Bloodlust? Not really.
Hero powers. There's a thumb totem off of it. But unfortunately, you won't be able to clear off the whole board.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
But BYZ is still gonna hold on to the Bloodlust, choosing not to go for the Bloodlust Motion Portal play, instead opting to just heal power and play the Motion Portal. Preemptively swings in his Jade Claw into the 4-2, not sure, still thinking if he wants to let go of the Lightning Bolt now.
The thing about BYZ is he potentially has a chance to draw off a Lava Burst. He hasn't drawn this whole game. So if he rolls a Spell Power Totem, it'll be lethal for BYZ if given that Sequinox doesn't have any heals.
Yeah, that's actually a consideration, right? Plus, if he kills the Lightning Bolt, it stops Sequinox from tapping. Because the Sequinox taps, and then BYZ draws a second Lightning Bolt, and he rolls Spell Power Totem, that's 8 damage as well. So BYZ just gotta take his time and rope out this turn, thinking carefully about what he's gonna do.
He seems to be
Siphon
disconnected.
Soul is gonna help quite a bit. So Sequinox here is gonna be able to heal up to 13 health, which is quite safe.
Yeah, Sequinox will be able to clear off BYZ's bot this turn pretty well. Probably see the Emperor Torison come into play.
Not Siphon. Not Siphon.
The thing about Siphon is you want to use it on a larger minion.
But he already so ahead, right? Like, you just need to not die at this point.
Yeah.
So many possibilities.
When you play Siphon, so you'll conclude your whole turn and you'll be able to develop anything else.
Yep, so he chooses to take the more conservative line. Second out here, choosing to clear off as many minutes as possible, leaves up the 1-1 totem, does not respect spell power now that he's at 13 health.
Unfortunately for BYZ, that's game. And BYZ takes the series on a 2-1 lead.
Down, you mean? So Sequinox has a rogue and a paladin. BYZ is left with the shaman.
So which deck do you think Sequinox will kill in
Probably
against
the
BYZ
rogue.
Shaman?
I mean, both rogue and paladin are pretty bad against shaman.
Yeah, since Shaman...
The paladin isn't that bad anymore, right? Because it's mid-range.
Yeah. Wait, is it? Since he's played the Hammer of Twilight.
What are you looking at? Let's go back. Yeah, so I think he'll probably lead the paladin, or maybe probably the paladin, right?
Yeah.
Paladin generally has a better matchup against shaman than rogue, I think.
I
mean, especially because BYZ plays Bloodlust, right?
So be
Rogue doesn't have that good AoE, so they tend to have problems keeping the board clear. Whereas Paladin has things like Pyro Equality, Consecrate, which you can use to keep the board clear, denying BYZ his Bloodlust win condition.
Yeah, so Paladin has a higher chance to win against BYZ Shaman. We'll see how the game goes.
So Sequinox right now taking his time, thinking through what deck he's gonna play. Hashtag SG Pride. So our fellow caster, Mr. Lorek Mohan Dietrich, told me the hashtag SG Pride.
Hashtag SG Pride. So now we'll be going down to probably the final game for BYZ. Sequinox has Paladin and BYZ as Shaman.
So as Sequinox's
will
long-time
fight
teammate,
with
right,
honor.
can see that I can read his mind. So BYZ here, the Murlocs that BYZ are playing are actually gonna work against him, right? Because anything is gonna bring back the Murlocs which BYZ has in his deck.
So it's kind of an interesting deck choice. BYZ bringing Orange's Water Shaman.
Yeah, Water Shaman.
It's like the aggro package with the It's like the aggro list with the Murloc package. Kind of
Yeah, it's kind of
interesting.
like Water Rogue but Water Shaman, right?
Yeah.
Because Buccaneer left and Buccaneer was kind of important. So now BYZ getting slightly punished, right? Because he drew all his Murlocs, which he can't play.
Now Systemic Call comes into play. Final Shot goes face.
Second Nurse's hand is quite good with double Acolyte. Normally when I get a card draw early.
Speak to me.
From what I heard, Sequinox's Murloc Paladin list is the same one as the one in the Hearthstone Malaysia Major.
Right, with E-Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jade Lightning here. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's gonna Jade Lightning the Acolyte to deny him card draw. Second Ox here still has another Acolyte. Not gonna be too upset about that. Or is it just Doomsayer? Or is it just choose Silver? There are many options here Second Ox can go for. Looks like it's gonna be the True Silver to kill the chop cleanly. BYZ meanwhile has a 3 drop, has a 1 drop, but can he really play the War Leader here? Can he really play the War Leader here? If he plays the War Leader, right?
Maybe
The Blue Guild Warrior is gonna come down and he's gonna kill the War Leader.
Maybe if he plans to close out the game as early as possible, he can afford to play it down. Since he needs to play as much threats as
That's so
possible.
optimistic. No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably gonna be Doomsayer here. It's Acolyte, maybe Hero Power if he's a Spirit Acolyte.
Nah, he chooses not to Doomsay this time and plays the Hero Power and that
It's
concludes.
reasonable, right? For board of 3-1-1s.
Yeah, there are many ways to kill the Doomsay at that point. Now we are seeing the Finja on turn 5.
But not from the side we expected to see the Finja on turn 5 from, right? Second Ox first, gonna draw off Acolyte of Pain. I expect to see Ivory Knight.
Maybe Uldaman and Doomsayer
Huh.
to
Would that
force BYZ to clear off that Doomsayer.
that'd be kind of a waste, right? The Odaman. Why would you Odaman if you had a Doomsayer?
But there's really no better play this turn, to be quite honest. If he plays down the Ivory Knight, he'll get a free trade off with the Finja and pull out 2 minions, potentially being able to clear off the Ivory Knight.
Yeah, so I guess Doomsayer makes sense here, but the question is what you play after Doomsayer. Okay, so he does go for the Odaman.
None
Right?
may
So he's like, okay, if you can clear my Doomsayer, my Acolyte is gonna get value. That's what he's saying, right? So he's okay with giving up the Odaman here.
So BYZ manages to clear off the Doomsayer and pull out double War Leader.
He can actually do it with the War Leader and the Blue Guild Warrior anyway, and still spawn out Murlocs. So I'm not sure why he did it this way. Maybe he prefers to develop the weapon first. Gonna Lightning Bolt away the Acolyte of Pain.
So now he'll be able to clear down the Keeper of Uldaman.
So Murloc Paladin here faced against Murloc Shaman.
I knew it!
Blizzard, please! Why is Morgul not buffed? War Leader doesn't buff Morgul. It's a bug, man. It's totally buggy. This game, man. This game.
Yeah, this game is rigged.
This game is rigged.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, man. How does War Leader not buff up Morgul? Right? His weapon should totally have like 6 attack. Blizzard, please!
BIG will be able to clear off Sequinox's board.
The interesting thing right now, right, is that Sequinox's anything is live. All the Murlocs are dead because BYZ paid Murlocs as well.
It's probably an OTK for Sequinox if all doesn't go well for him.
The ultimate test.
So the E-Drake tech coming into play, putting all the minions at 1 health. However, BYZ does have the Bloodlust. Looks like he's gonna go with it. How much damage is this? 15 plus 9 is 1 off? It's 1 off, right?
His sets go for you regardless.
Oh, it's 2 off.
So he's probably fine to go for it this turn since he has Lightning Bolt on his hand.
Okay, so Sakinox here
unfortunately
forced to play the Forbidden Healing. Gonna heal up to 20. Kills off the wall leader. BYZ gonna have to work his way up. Fortunately for BYZ, he picks up the Flame Tongue Totem. Gonna be able to push for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 damage this turn. And put Sakinox on 11 health. He's gonna trade. Okay, so I think he recognizes that in this spot, he cannot afford to win purely just by smoking face, right? So he needs a bit of control, he needs a bit of residual damage.
Now will Equinox play the anything can happen to summon out all the Murlocs? That's dead.
Is he gonna go anything here? If he doesn't get enough charges, he can't actually kill that many minions on the board. I think Arena into True Silver might be better. Oh, he gets all ones. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Yeah, really needs to clear off the Flame Tongue Totem as he will deal a net total of 4 damage to full turn.
It's not that bad though, because it's only 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, spell power doesn't do it. It's only 1 off spell power. 1 off is spell power. 1 off is spell power. So BYZ is still not giving up. Gonna continue smoking. Smoke. Takes a card draw. Does not get burned.
So now it's 3 off.
Meanwhile, Sakinox still in a very dangerous spot.
We'll probably see Ivory Knight come into play in hopes of getting healed or Ragnaros the Light Lord.
Huh.
But what do you reckon Equinox will do this turn?
It's either Ragnaros the Light Lord or anything, right?
Yeah.
Anything tries to give him lethal. That's not it. It's a full board clear though. It's a full board clear.
Yeah, really needs to clear off that board.
He's probably gonna kill the 1-1 as well. Oh, he's gonna heal. Okay. So what if Sakinox diving here? Lava Burst?
And Jet Lightning.
And Jade Lightning, right. It's the same if he kills the 1-1, so yeah. Flame Tongue, oh! So BYZ is gonna be able to push for 3, but it's just out of range.
Yep, he's 2 off. Again and again, he's been off lethal.
But Sakinox doesn't have lethal either, right? 12 plus 10. Wait, how much is this?
22. 22 plus 6 is lethal.
Oh yeah. It's lethal.
So the
yes.
series evens up 2-2 with Equinox Paladin going in and winning this game. Now we'll see the final match between BYZ and Equinox.
Rogue against Shaman. What do you think about this matchup coming up next?
BYZ is probably favoured against the Rogue that Equinox will play the following game. Since Aggro Shaman in general is usually favoured against Rogue.
Yeah, I think the Bloodlust tag which BYZ brought really shifts the way his deck is played. Like, some people say, okay, Water Shaman is very inconsistent, right? Bloodlust is inconsistent, right? So if you're gonna play in a tournament and you want to increase your variance, you know, you want to just high roll your way through everything, just increase your variance, you know, play Finja, play Bloodlust, you know, you can get a turn 5 Finja into a huge board, slap the Bloodlust down and you win instantly.
So now we are in the final match for Equinox versus BYZ. Be seeing Equinox's Rogue versus BYZ's Shaman. Oh, he gets the air win of the he gets to keep the air win of the mulligan on the coin.
So Equinox
we
here wins the coin flip. He gets the coin, right, which is good for him. He gets the air win. He gets the backstab. Things are looking quite good for him right now. Meanwhile, BYZ's hand kind of dead, right? This is the downside of playing Water, right? You know, sometimes you just don't draw as
This is the downside of playing Aggro Shaman in particular, since if you draw your burst early on, then a really tough spot.
Whoa, is he thinking of going in right now? How big can it be? That's kind of a waste, right? The second coin. I think you just dagger here. You can go in and Edwin the next turn.
If you win the next turn, you'll be able to clear off not just the Argent Squire, but the healing totem as well.
Yeah, yeah. I like that.
So you'll probably see the hero power this turn.
Yep, I agree. So you just hero power, hit the Argent Squire. He's thinking though, maybe he wants to make a 4-4. Because maybe he's thinking, I have the questing adventure in my hand. So I can use these spells for the questing as well. No rush, you know. Or does he want to play coin SI? Nah, I think that's the weakest line. It's either coin Edwin, and then you save the other coin for the questing. Oh, he's going in, he's going in.
He's going
Gonna
all
make
in.
a 6-6. Gonna get punished a bit by the lava burst. But that means that BYZ won't be able to play his turn for 7-7, right? He can't leave this punching him in the face for 6 every turn for sure.
On the bright side for BYZ, he'll be able to develop his Jade Claw and pull out with the 7-7.
Yeah, so Equinox, they're kind of getting punished for choosing to go in and get Edwin early.
Yeah, he goes for the Jade Claw. That's a good turn.
So what do you play here with your Equinox? Do you play tempo questing or tempo SI? Or do you just dagger up and pass?
Most likely tempo SI instead. You really want that questing adventurer to be as big as possible and not get just taken down by Jade Lightning, Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, all those burst damages.
But if that's the case, right, it makes sense to dagger up, right? Because if you dagger up, you can set up your deadly poison easier, kind of.
Yeah, he's going for it.
He chooses to set up the deadly poison right now. So he doesn't want to save it to buff up the questing or to proc the SI7's combo. Which I find a bit weird. I find this a bit weird, really, because yeah, if he had saved it, right, he could have got it questing, coin, deadly poison, sap, and then there would have been like a 6-6 questing, right? But now it's only, if he plays questing, sap is only a 3-3, which isn't nearly as big.
So many.
Okay, so
options.
second house here is definitely gonna set the 7-7. There's no way he doesn't sap it, right?
Give me a quest.
Yeah, he's going for the set.
Yeah, but because he did it, he chose to kind of just play the deadly poison earlier. He can't grow the questing into as large as he would have liked. And it's gonna allow BYZ to cleanly take care of it with a Jade Lightning. Yeah, so this is kind of awkward and kind of weird on the side of Equinox.
He's gonna take it down with his dagger and end the turn.
And float 6 mana.
Kind of unfortunate for Equinox.
Yeah, so I think yeah, playing the deadly poison there was really weird. At that point you have to think of it as buffing or something else. But let's not count up Miracle Road yet. There can be miracles, and for there to be miracles, you need the Auctioneer. With Equinox just picked up off the top, he's gonna be able to work some magic, but he's gonna have to play quick if he wants to do so.
Yeah. The animation that you get off of the gadgets and Auctioneer. You just go for SI play instead, kind of interesting, but to be fair, it really needs to clear that board.
This guy's toast.
So he decides to not cycle immediately. He's gonna just take it slow. Refuses to take the 7 damage from the 7-7. I'm not sure I like this.
It's kind of an interesting turn for Equinox.
So because he plays on the Murlocs, probably gonna make a trade here with the 4-2. Actually, I can see him going face, right? Because he has 9 damage worth of burst in hand, plus the Jade Claws, that's 11.
Yeah, Bloodlust's looking really clunky for BYZ for the past few games.
Yeah.
So now BYZ is thinking, should I go face or should I trade? And trade immediately.
Chooses to take the trade, not so sure I like that.
gadgets and auctioneer come into play now that he's drawn the second counterfeit coin.
Yep, let's what's he gonna draw, what's he gonna draw. Cold Blood is not it. Thanos is not it. Cold Blood is not it.
Oh, he draws the conceal off the top, allowing him to conceal his legends and auctioneer, protecting it from lava burst and jet lightning.
The order of the cards though, he just got the quest state in the wrong order.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, feels bad, right? So if you're BYZ, do you just cash in the Bloodlust now? For 3 damage? Because you're pretty much not guaranteed to get value from Bloodlust, right? I think you just play the Bloodlust now and push your tree.
Yeah, that's a total of 8 damage this turn. If you roll spell power the following turn, it'll be lethal for him.
No, he doesn't need. He can swing the Jade Claws now. It's 9 in hand plus the second swing of the Jade Claws.
Yeah.
So if he sets up the Bloodlust now, he wins.
Given that Equinox doesn't draw out lethal, like 30 damage on a game, I'm pretty sure that's impossible for a rogue.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Swashbuckler, yeah.
I love here into Cold Blood.
So BYZ makes a not minor misplay actually, a pretty big misplay here by not playing the Bloodlust. Gives Equinox a chance to draw the Swashbuckler. I want to see some punishment. Do you want to see some punishment?
Maybe.
Let's see some punishment. Let's see some punishment.
Blood Mage Tauno skin. Just Fan of Nice off of it.
Fan of Nice, more cycle. It's not enough because he won't have the mana to play the Swashbuckler into the heal. Right. But if he did pick up the Swashbuckler, he would have been able to play something like Healing Wave.
Now what is lethal for BYZ the following turn?
So really unfortunate here for Equinox. He's gonna have to make the trade to win. BYZ is one off.
If he
One
had
off, 9-11. If
Yes,
he had
he's
played the
one man
Bloodlust,
out.
we have a lethal, right? So punished for not playing Bloodlust. BYZ misses lethal. Equinox is doing this. It's not looking good for him though. BYZ has bought now.
Yeah. So now BYZ can potentially bring out the Bloodlust and finally get the value after the past few games.
Leroy's not